welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning into the Gaming Escape Pod, a pet project of mine where after work I just love to decompress with some video games and bring you along for the ride. So for those of you who are new to this channel, and for those of you who have supported this channel throughout for a while, thank you so much for discovering my slice of the internet. Hopefully these videos are entertaining, either inspire you to pick up the game or part of your decompressing routine. So for this session, we made it to Good Neighbor, as we're going to go to the memory den, see what we can find with Kellogg's remaining brain matter that we have, and unlock a lot of side quests. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Hey Nick. Okay, so Good Neighbor, beautiful place. Not bad. Let's take a look at some of these shops. Maybe this one. Gun Cleo. Let's try.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Amazing. Amazing. What are you?
What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Yes.
You certainly look like a woman. Yes.
And that's all that matters, right? Now are you buying what I'm selling?
What's for barter?
Let's see what you've got.
Murder and mayhem at a discount.
Amazing. Chaos. Let's see what you got. Oh. Ooh. Oh. I just said ooh for the damage at 44, which is a great, but the value, like, holy moly, I don't have 15,000 caps. Yikes. Yeesh Louise. Okay, no. Power armor. We don't do that. Okay, good to know. Can we sell anything to her? We don't. Oh, shit, we could, get rid of a lot of this junk. No, we can't do much. Okay. What about this one?
Brotherhood of Steel, better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
I fucking agree. Hi, Daisy.
Oh, a new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Screaming?
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Looking for work.
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
You got it, Boston Library.
Anything more you can tell me about the library?
A lot of those pre-war buildings have automated security. Robots, turrets, that kind of thing. Lot of computers, too. Hope you take the job. You might not believe this, but I was a shy child. Books were like my best friends growing up.
Okay, let's do it.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Sure.
You, got a sec?
Yeah. You're of course.
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but,
Yes.
well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all.
Aww.
I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
That's not true. You're more than pretending.
You think, you feel. You're more than pretending, Nick.
Nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
You built your own life.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
No props.
Oh, you're back.
Where are you going, Nick? Oh, he's going there. I don't need anything from her just yet. Let's go, Nick. Old State House. Let's go in here. Alright.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship, yowza.
Elsa is right.
A new player and good neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Fahrenheit. Jeez. I don't blame. This is gonna be interesting. Let's talk to the mayor. Oh, shit! How the fuck did I do that? Walk up, turn left. Yeesh.
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going.
What?
Keep that in
Got a
mind.
staring problem?
I ain't staring at anything, man. Okay, where's the mayor? What's up here? Ooh. What in the world? What is this place? That's stealing. Okay, what is this place? And who's sleeping here? Drifter. Interesting. Yeah, he'll just take people. Alright, wow, this is very bright in here. Where is... Maybe it's because it's nighttime, we don't really see them. What is this? Join the railroad?
Wake up, Commonwealth. Synths are not your enemy. They are victims of this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves. Thinking, feeling, and dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters. So join with us in fighting the real enemy, the Institute. Join the railroad. When you're ready for that next step, don't worry, we'll find you.
Interesting that the mayor of this town has drifters here, and then there was a audio tape about the railroad. Is it fair to assume that these are synths? That he's harboring them? Huh. I don't think I've ever really put two and two together with my other playthroughs. Interesting guy.
You sticking around, you'll need to join a crew. I hear Bobby No-Nose is looking. Always a catch with the No-Nose, but she pays.
No-Nose? I would expect that Bobby No-Nose is a ghoul. Because of No-Nose, you get it? Alright, can't find the mayor. I really want to talk to him, though. Be in there for some reason? No, okay.
What are you looking at?
Alright, jeez, fuck. Let's go. Maybe I missed him, and that's okay.
How you doing?
Oh man, doing great. Wow, place is weird.
What?
Oh.
Got a staring problem?
Who's this? Another drifter. Let's talk.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
I don't buy it either, mate. What's in here? I really want to steal stuff, but I don't want to get caught, because I will. And I need these guys on my side. Alrighty, what's down here? Cool. Cool. I actually never really did a good walkthrough here before. Oh. Okay. We are not doing any of that. Alright, let's get out of here, go to the memory den. That was a good exploration. Okay, come on. Shit. There it is. Oh.
Hey, ever been killed to be killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
Glad you can make it.
Where's
my favorite girl, Dylan. Didn't I see you on a date with Dombrowski the other day?
He wishes.
All right.
Where's this coming
from? What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What
Oh.
matters? We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lard head. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor!
And who's in charge of good neighbor? Of the people, for the people.
Hoorah.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
He's the mayor around here. Elected by himself, accepted by everyone.
That's something. That certainly is something. Okay, memory den, let's go. Let's see. Yeah, I can't. Not much. Let's go. Good speech, Hancock. Stealing? Yeah, all this is stealing.
Well.
Oh.
Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Who is she? I haven't really... Who are you?
Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Irma.
Hey, Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Okay. Let's go, man. This might be a very quick session, depending. Okay.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Hi. Let's go in, like, just give her a little piece of this first, like, extract memories and then give her Kellogg's brain. This is the first time we're meeting her.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please help us.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Thanks, Nick.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Okay. Is there a way to break it?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
Fingers and toes.
On the other side.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Jeez. Okay. It's there. Oh boy.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Woohoo! We're gonna get some answers,
Can you hear
team.
me?
Oh.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Okay.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Follow the yellow brick road, team. Or synapses. Ugh. Very linear.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Alright, let's learn of Kellogg.
Turn down the goddamn radio!
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
All 5 states are now signed on, which means that as of this moment,
Mom.
we are all citizens of the California Republic. I'm sure that
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
It's very interesting. Going through Kellogg's story a little bit. Alright.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
Nah. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can... Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. Anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Oh gosh. Okay. Let's go follow these synapses. Oof. Learn more.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Okay, so... I mean, now you know a little bit.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
Now we know a little bit about Kellogg. Hard upbringing. And this is the paths that he was on. He had a wife and a daughter. We have a son. Not saying that he was a good guy. He wasn't. Definitely wasn't, but...
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
Okay.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. There was always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
We came from here, so we go this way. Okay. Let's see.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you...
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine.
What do you want?
First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
It's come to my...
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world, and the world had it coming.
Pay attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Yes.
We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Vault computers are still working.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
That's good. Checking through the logs.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me.
Okay.
Just
How about this one?
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
Old man?
Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Ponsky 6. Down the hall near the end.
Oh my gosh, so people were... Oh gosh, they were alive. Oh, hey, that's me.
Even
Backup
then,
subject?
I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
100%. Okay.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
Oh, people
This is the
were
one.
alive.
Here.
Open it. Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay?
Come here. Come here.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. That's quite the different perspective there. Alright. Oh, wrong way. Whoops! We went backwards. Let's go. Leave the other way. Got turned around. There we go. Alrighty.
Is that your son?
Yeah.
This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Hang on.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually.
What comic books do you have, kiddo?
But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
So he was reading Grognak as a kid. This one is reading scientific journals. That's kind of cute. Oh.
Kellogg. It's okay.
What?
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Let's listen to the music for this one too. It's all over but the dream.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Yeah, I'd like to leave, please. Let's get out of here.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Yeah. Teleportation.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
There's also Virgil.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why?
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
It's a perfect hiding spot.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Okay, anti-radiation?
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Not the power armor. I'm not doing it the power armor way.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first.
Woohoo!
Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright, thank you so much, Doc. I'm going to take these Radaways, thank you, and the stim packs. Anything else that I can take? Yes, I can take everything now. It's not theft, it's green. Oh, hey! Oh, yeah. This is Robco fun. I don't like those little game things. Let's take this. Take. What else is in here that's interesting? Yeah, people will pay good money in order to relive the best moments of their life. Wow. Like, she's making bank here. Making bank. Fucking good idea, too. Wow. Oh, was there something in here? Yes. Let's take that. Again, team, look for... Oh, shit. Mentats. Did I pick up drugs? Just take a... Oh, I took up a buff out. We don't need these. Okay. Keep an eye out for globes, microscopes for crystals, that sort of thing. Because we need to make lighter armor. And this one, I believe, is... I go in there, it's theft. Okay. Nick is upstairs. I don't think this is the upstairs we're talking about. What's in here? Cryogenic grenades. This is nice, but no, we're not going to steals. Ooh, Irma. We're not gonna do that. That'd be bad. Oh, hey Nick. There you are. Hey.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg.
Kellogg. Is that you?
What are you talking about?
Sound like Kellogg.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Glowing sea?
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian
I don't
angel
want to
you're
do
looking
power
for.
armor.
That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and
I'll do
Rad-Away
that.
you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's take Nick.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Okay.
That whole business with Doc Amari and Kellogg's memories, it got me thinking. It's just there's still some Nick Valentine history I've been wanting to put a bow on for a while now.
Sure.
I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Oh, what kind of history?
What kind of history are we talking here?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath a sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
I remember him.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
You've done your homework.
You've really done your homework on this guy.
I have. And I uncovered a doozy. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul, 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter, safe and sound, ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
Why do this?
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
I've got memories of a girl. My girl. They're not really my memories, I know that. They're Nick's. But the girl, she was real. She was beautiful and innocent, and Winter killed her. Now he's got to pay the price. So, knowing that, are you in?
Hell yeah.
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's that I managed to snatch from the Cambridge police evidence lockup before getting
you
swarmed by ferals. My gut tells me the Boston police evidence terminals are the key to cracking this one. It's probably worth paying a visit to any of the departments you might have stumbled across.
Alright. So when I said we unlock side quests, we unlocked a big one. Nick Valentine likes this enough so we can deal with his quest. And it's a doozy. So, when we take a look, long time coming, and we look at showing it on the map. No, I don't. Ah! Back at it. I don't. Okay, so you can see. Yeah, that's Virgil. Police department over here. Gotta go all the way to Nantucket. Go all the way up to here. Malden. I think it's Malden. There's a lot, right? Let's get rid of that. So there's quite a bit. And there's going to be, like, okay, take a look at these tapes. We only have 2 of them. And I remember did we find 2 or we found 1? Take a look-see. Oh shit. What's wrong with... Overland is growing too much. We need to get more beds. And their happiness went up. Fine. What was I looking for? Right. Eddie Winter tapes. I think we have Eddie Winter 9 and... Oh. Emma's holotape? What is... Let's play this very quickly.
What the hell is Josh doing?
Ah, never mind. Stop. Okay, let's listen. Oh, let's look at the case notes here. Let's read this. Eddie Winter, self-inflicted ghoul, criminal kingpin, age 200 plus, offenses too many to count, location, underground bunker, Andrew Station, sealed with a 10-digit code. Holotapes hold the key to Winter's bunker. Is there anything else I can see from here? Each tape has 1 piece of entry code, 10 tapes total, 9 left. Cambridge Police Evidence Terminal, best lead for finding other tapes. Possible remaining holotape locations, we're talking about the Commonwealth Police Department, Bad TFL, HQ, and that's about it. But there's more, team. There's gonna be more. Let's play the first one.
Message to Johnny Montrano. Johnny. You fat, lazy piece of shit. I knew this arrangement was too good to be true. Let's join forces with the North End, huh? Bury the hatchet, work mutually against a common enemy? Well, you put the nail in that coffin, huh, boyo? What did you have to do, Johnny? Huh? What was your job? Sit in your car, on the corner. Keep your eyes open. If you see a uniform, you get out. Walk down the street, knock on the door, and let the fellas know there's trouble coming. Easy as pie, right? I could have got a 9-year-old from the projects to do it, but no. In the interest of Irish-Italian relations, I give the job to you. So what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens. You sit on your fat ass dribbling cannoli cream onto your 3rd chin. You watch. You watch the uniform blow months of planning, all in 2 minutes. Congratulations, Johnny. You got me. You and your pals sure put the screws to old Eddie Winter. You should tell this funny story to your little girl when you tuck her in at night. In that corner bedroom, upstairs, pink wallpaper, little house on Prince Street. Yeah. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Whoo-wee. I know that once we collect all of the holotapes, Nick will give us the code. But remember when we listened to that one? There's a number hidden in each of the tapes. Let's try to find those numbers. In this one, he said a 9-year-old kid could do it. He could have gotten a 9-year-old kid, so I put in 9. What about 8? Let's see whether or not he mentions anything. And if not, then it's too big brain for me.
Okay, my friend. I thought about it, and I've reached a decision on the Fallon's job. Your cut is exactly what you deserve. $0.
Zero.
Zilch. You heard me right. You get nothing. Yes, you cracked the safe. And yes, we got the diamonds. But you also tripped the alarm. Mackie got pinched, and that's entirely your fault. Now, when he gets out, Mackie's gonna want your head on a platter. I'm gonna give him your share instead. I see you're getting off easy. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Okay. So there's a lot of quests, and even one more, actually. Just give me a moment. We have yet to find this kid. I'll show you.
Got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
No, I'm not, my friend. You see all this? Hi.
Hey.
Good neighbors crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear you.
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
I listened to it pre-war.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
From the past.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Let me try to remember that.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
There are glimmers of hope.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real, with his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life, so he can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Good for you!
Good on you for trying to make the world better.
Yeah, most folks refuse to be bothered.
I just have to do something, you know? I've built my own custom machine gun, even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
Of course. I'll get it.
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real?
Yeah,
Before
why
the
not?
bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
Okay, it is side quests galore now. We dealt with at least a little bit of progress on the main quest. Oh, look at this. We got long time coming for Nick, right? Silver Shroud shit. We have to go to public library, the Boston Public Library, in order to clear it out and return an overdue book. We gotta talk to Piper, for fuck's sake. So we got Somerville can wait. That shit can wait. It's too far. Too far. And oh, I remember listening to the Battlefield holotapes, and then Semper, and then Far From Home. Holy, finding this caravan, just so much shit to do, and the road to freedom. Lord in heaven, and we fucking have to take the castle. So, moving forward, we're going to bang out as many of the side quests as possible, and I think it would be good to start with, and fuck, we have Nick's quest. Nick's quest is gonna be a doozy as well. Like, that could be in 2 parts. Fuck, man. But, hey, you know what, actually, let me take a pause. If we do Nick's quests, find all of Eddie Winter's holotapes, then we can bring another person. We can bring Piper along. I think that's a good idea. Why don't we do that? Let's finish off Nick's quests. It's gonna be long. Maybe 2 or 3 parts. But then we'll have another traveling companion with us. Because we'll finish off Nick's quest. Alright, I like that plan. Even though there's so many to go. Holy shit, so many. And miscellaneous. Who's Bobby? Oh dear. Oh, and we have to deal with some of the... so much shit to do. Long time coming, team. We'll do it. And yeah, I think we will start it next session. So, even though we got this Silver Shroud shit going, we'll work with Nick. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next session. Ciao.